All right, we are getting set for Lernerville, and we got qualifying right now, which I am not allowed to do. Bryce is not allowed to do, and well, I think the other people we don't have in here, so no other penalties to hand out from last week. We've got 28 or 27 people, depends on if Langton comes back. But right now, it's going to be interesting. Topside seems to be really quick. I seem to be very slow. But all we got to do is beat a couple of people and move up each race and hopefully be good. I am just going with the tight set, running around the bottom. And it's probably not even that good. We got gearing for around the bottom, so we're just going to do what we can. We got a couple of new names in here as well, and they're looking quick, so that's good. Make the fast people work a little harder up front. And we are waiting for most of the field to be done. Ooh, Gavin's still struggling on slick tracks to find speed, but it's not really that far off of my time, so he might be quicker than us. Looks like we are waiting on Jeff, and we'll just wait the whole 3 minutes. So the reason why I'm not allowing myself or Bryce to qualify is so that we don't end up in the same heat. But it looks like we're going to end up in the same heat most likely. So that didn't work. But I didn't want 4 people to all be in the same heat and all get into the longest line penalties. So that's why we're going with the no qual. First race, there's no transfer spots anyway, so it doesn't matter. Ryan gets pole with a 288. Wish they would just put the grid on the front stretch, but looks like we're racing up first, so hopefully it's a good one and not too many issues. Put it on our car. Who all do we got in here? And we got a lot of people that we know, obviously. I just don't want people to wreck going through the gates. It's hard enough by yourself to drive through the gate without having any issues, but we'll see if people try to do it. I'm not going to get too whiny about it, although we know I will get whiny because it's dirt racing and I don't like to be slow, and I am slow. Looks like everyone is being smart, so it's good.
Line up on the outside, closed, pit road is closed. Catch up, 100.
We had to do kind of a managed practice before we went live on the video. So first half of the practice, I was sitting there telling people when they could go out on track or not, yellow flagging the track, and getting people to go low. So we got 20 laps in this one. 6th place gets pole for the next race that this group does.
Get ready, going green.
So, but 50 points pay out for each race, and we we will see
Pace car is off.
how many people drive off the top. Front row just blinked out. Don't know where he is. He just comes back in time, but blinks out some more and some more.
Car inside, clear.
Hopefully we don't have too much blinking. We don't normally get blinking out of Logan there, so interesting to see that.
Keep high,
Might be a
clear inside.
little slick up here.
Clear,
We've got
inside,
issues
go
all over
high,
the place.
Clear inside. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Letter 5, car by.
Not sure what happened there. Looks like some people just got together mid-corner, and then someone ended up off the track, someone ended up sideways. But we'll be single file this time.
Pit road is now open.
I don't know why we're not catching the pace car, but I think they've figured it out now. Maybe it was because of blinking.
Catch the 5, car.
Alright, well, we will just do the full pace lap since it took us 2 laps to get lined up there. Maybe it's our turn to be in the bad heat race, where it's caution after caution after caution. I hope not.
1 lap to green.
I don't even want to see what the heat race we have to watch is going to be like if ours is bad. Maybe they'll go all green, but it's going to be difficult. People are going to go off track and have to stop to get back on track, so. Watching.
About to go green, stay focused.
Don't want a big accordion effect.
Pace car is off.
And looks like we're all lined up fairly good, so.
Green, green, green.
Head down low and try to make anything work down here, but I'm not sure it will. Probably a little too tight at the moment.
16.01. The car in T.
That's a different line, Gavin.
Fastest lap. 15.467.
Just go through the middle here. We're not really on the gas.
Outside. 15.9.
In the slick. I don't know what this line is that Gavin's taking.
Outside is clear.
I'm not sure if he's meaning to take it, but
Clear outside.
he is
Car outside.
he is having some issues here.
16.23. Clear
He's
high.
headed back down there. He really likes that 1 and 2 grass.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. The car in T2. Just set the fastest lap. 15.37. Clear outside.
15.3s. We're doing 16.1s back here.
3.1. Outside. Clear.
Looks like Gavin's got it sorted out a bit.
Car outside. 16.03. Clear.
We're definitely slow though.
Outside.
I don't know if I need to make a gear change.
Down low. Outside. Clear.
What? Got a slow car down low call.
Outside.
Not sure what happened with him.
15.944. The car in P3. Just set the fastest lap.
Big bump again. We got one off the track.
Outside.
Please don't just fly onto the track.
Car outside. 16.339. Clear outside.
Did we lose someone through that?
Car outside.
I think we did. I think they got shoved off 1 and 2.
16.222. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear up top.
And we get a couple of people driving off the top. Be interesting to see what tire wear is here. We haven't really moved up. We got one off the track. Bryce backed it up over the banking, but there's not going to be a yellow for that.
15.9.
Gavin's found a bit of speed. He's moved up the track some more. Not liking how people are entering the track right now. Don't really like to see the off-road track jumping onto the track. But there's really not an opening at the moment for people to get back on, as the leaders are right behind us.
16.11. Right now, letter 24 carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Alright, well, that saves us from getting close to a lap, or getting lapped, but green, white, checkered to end this one. We are in 12th because we haven't driven off the track. So that's good.
The pit road is now open.
We are going to fast forward this caution. There's no need to waste a bunch of time. We're all lined up.
One to go. Next time by.
Inside 10 to go. Lap cars have to go to the back. Let's see if... Well, no, we're gonna lose these two spots because they're both quicker than us, but who knows how crazy people will get.
Green, green, green.
I looked to the right and the car just jumped out. That was the dumbest thing I've done. I looked to the right to make sure that we weren't gonna pass him, and I just lost control of the car because I wasn't looking straight forward.
Car outside, clear, 16.496. Go low. The car outside, still there, hold your line. Outside is clear.
Well, we are slow, and gonna be at the back of the pack if we even make the race.
Okay.
We got to get 13th, and yeah, 90. Yeah, no tire wear whatsoever because we're not going fast enough. All right. Well, let's see how this next one goes, and hope that we can get some information on how to go quick. 5:30. All right, so we got Zach on pole for this one, Mitch on his outside, Nick Robinson, Kurt, who is new, I believe. I don't think we've seen him in one of these races yet. Tracy, Jeff, Dan, we got Jared, Kevin, Austin, Colton, Brandon, and my dad at the back. We're just going to let this thing get as dry as we can. Top will probably be dominant for the people that can run it, but that was always going to happen. So, yeah, we just got to hope that, first of all, that we can make the race. And second, that this is a good one. But here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Race number 2. 50 points, no transfers. Look back here, see how my dad's doing. He's gonna go down, run the bottom, but not a whole lot there on the bottom. We got some 3 wide, they all sorted out though. Up front, Nick is going to the lead, Zach is going to the top, they get into each other, and Zach gets ran off the track. And that is, it's going to make it interesting to watch him now. Oh, Dan, and they all hold on to it. We're just going to stay green. Lots of people struggling with that top side just going off. That helps Zach out a bit. He'd like to have more points, but looks like Nick has lost the lead. And now Mitch is going to the front with Tracy in tow. But Nick's getting the bottom to work. He's going to go back up and slide, and Mitch going to cut it down there. Almost 3 wide. Good to see people getting on the brakes. I don't want people just running through each other. If there's a slider, contact there, gets him a little bit sideways. Should never be that much contact because those fenders should bend. Nick back to the top. Mitch closing in, but look who's back. 07 has worked his way up into 5th. Going to want to get back up there. Not even halfway yet, so a lot of time. Mitch getting really sideways on corner exit. Back of the pack, Colton, Dan, Jeff. Then we got Austin, and my dad is kind of working the middle and then slid up the top. We'll see if that is just what he's doing or if that was a mistake. He's definitely keeping it off the top side. Not putting the right rear up there on the lip because that is a dangerous place to live. Back up front, it is all single file. Tracy going for the pass, gonna go for the slide, and he gets there, but now he's gonna lose a spot or 2. We're gonna be 3 wide off the corner. It was a good race. I am enjoying watching this. Looks like Austin has got around my dad, who is running in 10th, looking better than I am. Brandon working his way up behind Kevin. And we are starting lap 13 now. Zach has moved his way up to 4th. I was thinking about sneaking to the high side of Tracy there, but very dangerous game to play. He's going to have a hard time getting around both of these guys. Tracy's going to wait until a lap to go, possibly, to make a move, unless Mitch has a mistake. And, well, as I say, now Zach can go. He's going to go for the slider. Can't pull it off. Luckily, they don't get turned. Now they're running into each other, and now they're running into each other more, and at least they all survive. So that's pretty much given Nick Robinson the win, as long as there's not a yellow. He is a quarter of a lap ahead. As long as he doesn't drive off the track, he is fine. Kurt running the 74 in second right now. And lap traffic coming up for the leaders. Really wish we could just skip the pace truck when we're cycling through. I mean, it was beating and banging racing, but it's been somewhat clean. Haven't had a yellow, so that's good. Everyone's kept it going forward. Less people running off the track than what we saw in ours. Oh, we got scraping or something happening on the front stretch, but it sounds like they've kept it alive. Colton's making a move here late. Bringing around. Nick's going to get the win. Tracy, Zach, Mitch, and I'm not able to cycle through this quick enough. So, all right, well, good run. There was a few moves that I didn't like, but just you're never going to prevent that with online racing. So, let's load up for our 25 lap race with the gear change now. Put the guys to work. Make them swap the gear out. Hopefully we can find some speed so that we can finish 13th or better. Top 13 transfer from this one. Waiting on someone, or no, looks like we're good to go. All right, so we got to beat one person. And I'm not sure if that's possible. We know the 01 is really quick.
Line up on the outside. Pit road is closed right now.
Did I hit the wall somehow? Is that how I got a 0x? We know Bryce was looking slightly faster than us as well. But we know the 01's way quicker. And I don't know if there's anyone ahead of us that isn't quick. But people go off the track,
next time by.
Get a freebie. Depends on how far ahead they are. 25 laps, so could be getting lapped here if we get green running.
Get ready, going green.
Let's go. Session.
Post car is off.
Last
time to
lap.
do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Nowhere to go at the moment.
Car inside. Still there.
Got one going around up ahead,
Clear
and
inside. Go high.
we got
Car
stuck
inside.
up on the top, and
Clear inside.
if I would have hit the gas, we would have went straight into the fence. So I thought that was going to be bigger than it was.
Car inside.
Well, it's about to be bigger than it was.
The yellow
That's gonna
flag
be
is
yellow.
out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Lernerville 17 carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Yeah, we're just the bad group. Gavin up there, though. He is way up there with all those stack ups he's gotten around things, and got it going. Oh, okay, we were waiting on pace truck. Okay, well,
Pit road's
a
open.
very slow, cautious start from us. I think we got a little more speed with the gear change. I think as the track slicks off, we're going to be a little quicker than we were as well, just because we were way too tight. But also, we just need to man up and run it hard.
Get ready, going green.
But single file start here should clean things up like it did last time. And
the pace car is off, be ready.
Find out how slow we are.
Green, green, green.
Oh my god. Okay, maybe it wasn't me looking to the right last time. It's just when you cut down there, it's snaps it very hard. I don't know if Bryce lifted off or had a moment, but I didn't feel like we should have passed him that quickly.
9, 4, 2. The car in
Got one off the track.
Set the fastest lap. 15.431.
That's Ian. He's going to have to get himself back in it. He should be able to as long as he stops driving off the track. 01 runs into Gavin. Or one of the ways. Something happened there. But I am assuming Gavin didn't change his line too much there. Might have just been slower than he was expecting. We're kind of taking this use up the entire track line, which is going to make it difficult for people behind us to figure out a pass. So we've seen him coming. There's no need to slide up in front of him there. We know he's quicker. Oh, we had someone go off. It's William, isn't it? No. Greg. No. Yeah, it's William. Yeah, we got contact and more people going off, and we're just gonna go down here and hope no one runs into the side of us.
Car outside. 16.463. Outside clear. Car outside. Outside is clear.
It's a mess back here, but we're all going straight still.
16.318. Outside.
Might change the gear even further to run down here.
Slow car ahead. 16.198.
Slow car call. Must have been off track. Bryce coming back at us. Don't like that. He is flying all of a sudden. Oh, he was flying. I don't know what happened there. He shot hard to the left. The one drives off the track. He was just getting himself back in line for transferring. We still got 10 to go. Alright, let's try something that I have no idea what it actually does. We're going to put the right front brake and see if that helps us at all change up how it sets in the corner. Got a little messed up there on entry after the side-to-side contact. Bryce still challenging us.
16.246.
Pretty much we just need to not do anything stupid. Amazingly, though, Ian has not made his way back up into 13th. I figured he would have been really fast to catch us, so I don't know if he lost that much time or what, but everyone's kind of evened out on pace, it seems, as well.
16.144.
Did not like how that felt.
16.154.
It's safer for me to run down here and not drive off the track. That's our whole goal, is we're not going to drive off track. I think Dalton just drove off track.
16.2.
That puts Ian in the final transfer spot.
Low car up high.
Leaders behind us, 1 to go.
16.204. The leader is coming up on you.
Hopefully no one gets hit because the white flag's coming out, so if Dalton tries to get on track, it's not going to cause a yellow. We're going to transfer, unless I DQ myself. There's just nothing down there. There we go, P10.
Alright, there's the ticket.
Alright. Looks like the 01 disconnected. He should have made it. Nope, he was 14th. So Dalton does make it, so. Okay, well, let's go with 6 gallons. How do we make it go better? Higher bar, more oversteer. Okay. Now see, this I don't understand. It says adding negative lead to the left rear adds oversteer. Okay, so I hit negative, but then it adds 1 to it. So am I adding negative lead because it changed it to negative? Or am I adding positive lead because it changed it up 1? Someone explain that to me, please. Oh, you can't even see it. There. This here. When I go this way, positive, it goes down 1. When I go negative, it goes up 1. It makes no sense in my simple little brain, and I just don't get it. We're outboard tighter. We're just going to tighten this thing up. What were our tires? Nothing. Not even a thing to worry about. Let's do that. Call it good. Alright. We got 25 more laps to go here. Mitch and Jared on the front row.
Green flag.
We are green. Everyone gets through turn 1 and 2 clean. Tracy into the back of Jared, and that's unfortunate. Oh, I saw my dad way up there, and then all of a sudden he was dead sideways off the corner. He's running in 10th. We're probably going to be racing him the whole time. Oh, I think Dan thought he was going to go high, and did not go as high as he thought. But topside dominant. I feel like that's all this build has been for us. even with all that moisture that you can see at the bottom of the track on exit, just can't drive out of it. So you're better off in the slick up high than you are down low in the moisture, which is very boring. Right now, not transferring is Jeff in the 62. Jared, though, is not able to make up any ground from that contact. Zach going for a pass. He's going for the slider. He's going to get up there. He'll take the top side away, but Brandon right back around him. Now Armstrong right on his fuel cell. Say bumper. Mitch gets sideways. He's struggling up there. He lost the lead somehow. We didn't even see that. I'm going to guess that he went over or got a little loose, but Tracy's now got the lead. Looked like Nick was going to chuck it over the top side as well, but getting very close, and just, you can tell who the fast guys are because they are right on that limit every lap. And then you got you know, people near my speed that are, well, Colton's going down a little lower now. He's looking for something else out there. And looks like my dad gets into the fender of Jared, and Jared is not having a good time today, but I think this actually helps him. I know he's not going to think that, but it does get him away from the leaders. He'll be able to work his way around, but got to watch the rear fenders because iRacing has broken the car even more, as they normally do with every update and build that they do after they fix something and make it better. Slowly break it again. So, let's see if everyone's lined up. Looks like we are. Let's go racing. Now, for the people at the back of the pack, we do have fast people up here that don't like to lose, so could easily see them wreck each other.
Green, green, green.
No one's able to get the bottom to do anything for them. Armstrong now up past Zach, and is in the invert for the pole. And we do a lot of inverts in this because each race pays the same, so it's just to make the racing better by switching around who's where. Tracy's not going to be able to do that slide job. Luckily, Kurt's able to check up there. Everyone stays alive. Getting close to having people flying over. Back here, Jeff just not able to hook up the car. And Jared and my dad currently just ahead of him in the final transfer spots. Slider here. Tracy just able to get the nose down under him. Kurt gonna do the same, but oh, and there goes Nick off, so this is a battle for the lead now. Mitch sliding up here and really struggling to get it to hook the right rear up off the corner. Kurt going for the slider, but not there. They keep it together. He's gonna lose a bit of time. Nick's going to fly around the top side and maybe get a run off here. See if he can hook up. Nothing down there. Just nothing. I wish I could rework the bottom of the track to give it a little bit more, but keep the top the same. Still back here in the final transfer spots. Jeff is just a bit out of it, but now we've got a little bit of, well, you ran through me, so I'll run through you. And to the back goes the 67. So we got a 5-lap shootout to end this one. The hell was that? I'm gonna share this real quick. Sorry. Great broadcast. Just imagine it's a commercial. Alright, there we go. No, once this is over, oh, Tracy, I think, got up over the lip, and then he saw a pass trying to be made, and now he can't get it back down. And that is going to make it an interesting 40 laps for him. Who's going to get the final transfer spot? Lead, not that important. Let's watch the battle of the 60s. Or maybe Tracy's going to find a way to not make it. Oh, my dad gets up onto the wall there. He's going to the outside. They're going to be 3 wide. Come to the white flag this time around. Oh, he's going to get into the back of Tracy. Gotta not do that. And, well, that means he is not transferring. He was going to transfer. And all he had to... Oh, never mind, because Armstrong just... I don't know what the hell happened there. And camera changed, and... Alright. We gotta see what happened there, because... Damn it. They were all just slamming into each other. Yeah, just racing. Sucks for him. That is iRacing's terrible fender physics. So, alright, I will be back, and 5-minute warm-up. We'll get going for the 40 laps. Alrighty, let's try to get on track real quick and see how bad I have screwed this setup up. I'm sure people were screaming at me when I was making changes to it. But it really doesn't matter because we were dead slow anyways, and just gotta go. You know what? I think that axle lead has made it worse. So I think it's the other way around.
17.222, car 66, just set the fastest lap.
Let's try it out. Let's see what it does the other way. Hopefully we have enough time. I'm not going to worry about speed limit or anything like that. I just got to feel if this thing is going to get looser or not.
You got the black flag. They caught us speeding on pit road.
My bad. This terrible system. I wish we had an infield start option. Well, I think that's made it worse.
16.747. Car stopped up high. Car outside. Clear up top.
Yeah. It's not going anywhere good.
16.218.
My setup tight. And let's go with this light gear change with that back down. Alright, well, let's hope. Let's hope that we're not bad. We've already failed. 40 laps. Hopefully everyone knew that. Tried to make it clear. Yeah, we could go mini laps down here if it gets really green. But starting 19th, no idea what the front looks like. The hell, how's Mitch all the way back here? Did we miss him going off track at the end as well?
You'll be lining up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Apparently we did.
26 car.
So we have Mitch and Tracy back here.
One left to green.
Everyone should be able to get lined up in time.
Letter 26 carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Get ready, going green.
Let's just hope they don't wad it up at the front at the start.
The pace car is in.
But we got to try to beat the 67. That's our goal.
Green flag.
He's all the way at the back. Thought someone just got sent,
Car
but
outside.
bad
Outside is
prediction
clear.
code.
Car outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear
So
outside.
far, we're green. Gavin gets up in the slick and a little loose.
21.
Oh, wow, we were 3 wide. I didn't even.
Outside. Clear outside. Car outside. Outside. Clear.
So far, though, since everyone's stacked up on each other, it has helped out the inside line a bit.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. 16.48. Clear outside if you want it.
Figured it was probably clear.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside is clear. Car outside. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. 16.38.
We're just gonna be a catfish.
Outside.
At least until the fast guys all get around us. Oh, we got one going around and a couple hard into the fence.
They want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Let the pace car by.
Everyone overreacts.
You've got wheel damage.
And now we're broken, possibly. Alright. Gotta let the pace truck by. Then we gotta let the whole field by.
Past the 27 car. Past the 5 car. The pit road is now open. Past the 67 car.
I'm going to
Past the 62
add a
car.
lap to this pace lap, right, or this, this is
Catch the pace
a mess right now.
Catch the 3 car. Catch the 66
It's gonna
car.
take a while
Catch
for
the
everyone to
24
get
car.
in the correct
Past the
order.
7 car. Past the 26 car. Past the 7 car.
And I have no idea where it's actually sorting us out in this. Hopefully we don't have too much damage. We shouldn't have any damage. But again, iRacing puts out something that was working just fine and then slowly breaks it. Which is kind of what they do. It's very annoying, but it's what we get, so. I mean, we barely touched him, and we hit him with the nose. We didn't even hit him with the left front, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know. I mean, maybe we got hit in the right. But we're all lined up now. I needed to add that lap just to make sure everyone got sorted
One to
out.
go. Next time by.
Unfortunately, now it's going to be more spread out. We were all having a fairly good race there, but now it's going to be topside. And bottom is not going to work like we want, but
About to go green. Stay
it's gonna be a
focused.
bad accordion here.
Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag.
God, turning down there just sucks.
Outside. Outside is clear.
We're in the field, got a bad start.
Car outside, low car up high.
We've got
16.2,
someone who might have lost the right
Clear
front there.
outside, the car in P17.
Or they just drove off, not sure what.
15.425.
I don't think we've seen Troy, so he must have been in our races at the front.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 15.331, 16.356.
Alright, let's head up here and see if there is any speed. Well,
The yellow
doesn't
flag is
matter.
out.
So we're
Line
under
up,
caution.
single file. Pit road is closed.
Be able to speed this one up at least.
Pit road's open.
the accordion that's happening, I mean, that massive gap up there is screwing over everyone at the back. Alright. We will let this one play out because if we had went there, we would have had a massive accordion as well. Second place is hanging back way too far up there, and then when he speeds up to catch the leader, then it just accordions the whole field. But let's see what we can do here.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag.
So difficult to get that thing up to speed. I think just staying up top is better. Kind of got the car to do what I want it to do, but it's just maybe a little too loose. Maybe Gavin and I will have a good race against each other. Nope, can't do anything down there.
16.116.
Tire wear is going to be key, as long as you don't go a lap down. But not sure if we'll get the runs to
15.965.
Pretty sure he lifted off to just let us do that, because yeah, someone had an issue, Brandon, and we got one going off, and that gets Ryan off. No idea what that was.
The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file.
That was just a bad slide job by Ian, but Jared gets saved massively there. Or Ryan gets saved massively there.
Nice run. Solid work.
Jared got just absolutely stuffed in the fence from that bad slide job. Long ways to go. But unfortunately, just one lane track still. So banking plays a bigger role in speed than moisture in the track, so it's going to be difficult to create any multiple lane track that has, well, I mean, most dirt tracks are progressively banked because it's just how stacking dirt and gravity works, so yeah, we'll just keep on running and hopefully have some good races when we get to tracks that work out decently. But we're ahead of Gavin, we're ahead of my dad. That's what we need to do.
Post car is off, time to do your job.
And we're just going to stay up top this time. Running into each other. I think Ryan just went off the track again. He did. Try to get this middle to work. Not spin our tires up too much. Did Ian just disappear?
16.4.
I think he did as well. Okay. That's making our life easier. Dragging the wall there. Starting to get things figured out on this top side. A little bit of brake drag is helping the car set halfway decent. And not over-rotate. Well, then it over-rotated in the center. They're all stacked up, and Dan goes over the top. We're going to go low just to give everyone room. Halfway. Prediction code, thinking something happened that didn't happen. Starting to get people really struggling for grip up top, so possibly, nope.
16.25.
Mitch goes over the top.
Car stopped up high. Low car up high. Go low. 16.543. Caution, yellow flags. They want you in single file.
And now we got to go to the back.
Left
And it looks like we're
car
broken.
right. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit road's open.
Yep, we're broken. Great job, guys. No one willing to lift.
Past the pace car.
It's just getting to be not fun to do dirt, especially with, you know, I thought this group of people that were decent on pavement would not be running each other over, but maybe it's prediction code, maybe it's the shitty fenders, but once again, we're broken. Let's go back and see how that one happened. Yeah, they just get hooked together, and then for some reason his car turns and just wrecks us. So, of course, he doesn't get sent to the back, and is still going, and we're absolutely broke. So, let's go look up front. Well, too many cars in the pits now. So we will just look at the front and only switch when we're in 1 and 2 so we don't get a bunch of bad camera switches. Logan trying to make something work. Got Ryan in the 66 in 6th right now. Got like that old late model look with that flat nose, the wedge into a flat nose. But yeah, topside dominant, nothing we can do. It'd be the same way if it was a 0% track. It's all based on banking. And Colton gets turned because iRacing in 2 weeks broke dirt racing with the new damage model. So Zach's falling asleep up at the front. catch up, because we are very spread out across the track there. Got 12 to go. Looks like my dad's still got a clean car. And he's probably going to have some tire left at the end. It felt like we started to have some tire left at the end as well. Sucks for Colton, though. He was having a good run. And just got hit. So, we're just going to watch my dad back here and see if he can do anything in the final 12 laps. Sitting in 17th at the moment. Gavin is in 10th, so he's having a good run. We're all going to stack up back here. He's just got to drag the brake a little bit, and the thing will stop popping out on him. Yeah, I think he's doing that. Looks like he's on a controller, though. How quick those wheels are swapping back and forth right now. Up here, Gavin going for 9th place, gets the pass done. Got 3 wide here for the 4th position. Now it's down to 2 wide. And William is going to lose a couple of spots there. Wasn't the greatest of sliders, and then I think he just got shoved off, and hopefully he gets off track in time, although I think someone just got prediction code poked into the fence. Getting spot back here. See if everyone gets lined up. I have to wait until the pace truck gets out of 4 so that I can. Yeah, looks like we're all closed up. Let's speed this up.
Punch it.
Well, our car's fixed, but that's not a thing. Not allowed to come out of the pits. I didn't tell anyone, but hopefully we've got enough people smart enough to know that.
Green, green, green.
Battle for the lead with 7 to go. Nick's able to easily take that one. Logan's throwing it in here. No grip in the center, though. Lots of crunches happening off of 4 and down the front stretch. Looks like Zach has just burnt up his stuff, and I hate camera switches in 3 and 4, so looks like my dad's got things straightened out now. He's running in 13th, and he might be able to get a couple more here. Well, that's if we could actually make some laps. Don't know who that was. Gavin? No? Well, we will find out when it puts whoever to the back. Oh, it was Zach. Now he just went up over the top and stuck up there. Nothing he could do other than lock it down. Alright, let's go back green. Late call, but back in the field we'll figure it out.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
Gavin's worked his way up into 5th. Oh, Gavin's worked his way into the back. He's going to be hoping for a caution real quick. And there goes the 67 by him. And Bryce is sideways, and actually, unfortunately, that is Kevin sideways, and then everyone piling in. That was just Kevin all on his own there, unfortunately, but pretty sure he's on a controller, so I don't even know how he does a lap. But so far, not a good race. Doesn't help that you can get spun out with any fender damage and the cars are getting turned when you hit wheel to wheel. It's just was not like this when they released it, and then everyone started whining, so they made a bunch of changes and to try to fix other issues and broke everything else. And Gavin gets his spot back, so he does get that yellow. Alright, how many more cautions are we going to have? 3 laps left. Well, actually 2 laps left here. It's going to tick up as we cross.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Is Gavin going to go over the top again? Kind of final destination thing. It was meant to happen. Around for the white.
White flag, white flag.
Oh, Ian gets sideways. They're all going to get wadded up there. And I don't know what the hell my dad just did, but he's having a last lap moment. Mitch has issues. Nick's going to win it. Tracy second. Logan third. Brandon with a good 4th place. Gavin with a 5th. Steven with a 6th. And good job to Bryce on getting 7th. And, yeah, that was something. Let's go take a look at all the wrecks before we got knocked out.
Some testing. We'll get them next time.
And, see what happened out there. Dan gets into Gavin, that stacks everyone up there. William and Colton. William's into the wall there, and then he sends Dylan up, and I think Dylan might have broke there, or is about to get broke. And Brandon into the back of Kurt, because absolutely stupid fender physics. It's just, it's just so stupid. That is never going to just absolutely spin a late model out like that. And then this is where just nowhere to go. We have the tiniest touch there, and it tells us we got wheel damage. Ryan gets into the back of the guy, and Troy up in the fence, and I think, yeah, he broke, yep. Bryce just pacing back here. A risky game, though, because the leaders will be coming around fast. And then my dad gets into Steven and sends him around. I think he's ran over 2 people now. And then Nick runs through Brandon. Yeah, that was bad prediction code, but also a very terrible slider. Like, if you're going to go for the slider and you're not sure if you're going to complete it, you can't just go all the way up. And then prediction code got him. And Tracy gets into Brandon. Ian goes off. What the hell they did there? This was Dylan into the back of Colton. Yep, and then that checks them all up. They get 3 wide. They survive it. Ryan trying to keep it off of Nick, and yeah, it's just, you can't race these with this fender. With solid fenders like this, it's just, you can't race them. We've already got to deal with enough with online racing, and now we've got a late model that essentially has a frame all the way around the outside. And then this is where we get wrecked. Tracy throws a slide job. Ryan turns down, but they get hooked together. And then we come through, nowhere to go, and our car is destroyed. So, we saw everything else after that. Let's go take a look at points. Oops, and sorry for having that all on. Let's go. Alright, so Logan's got the points lead with 419 points. Nick Robinson in second, 409. Zachary, Tracy, William, Kevin, Gavin up in 7th. Colton, Jared, myself in 10th. And that's just basically because we've showed up for every race. Ian, Dan, Dalton, Dylan, Jeff, Steven, Hayden, Bryce, Kenneth, and Austin. So, yeah. Thank you, iRacing, for making the late model worse by making the fenders even more solid in this latest patch. That was their answer to stop wall riding, was to make the fenders even stronger. I don't know who's making these decisions, but it just ruins racing everywhere else now. So, yeah, just is what it is. Have a lot less contact if we just went back to what we had when the initial build got released, but here we are 2 weeks in and it's ruined. So thanks for watching, thanks for coming out, and we'll try it again next week.